up, yo? This is day 4 of challenging myself to post everything on YouTube. God damn. I'm not a money person, but guess what? I'm doing this shit for you. I wake up every morning. Every fucking morning. So right now, I'm trying to make breakfast. That's why I have noodles for today. What would today be about? I'm supposed to link up with my friend or my colleague. Slime Culture. Yeah, he has a clothing brand, so we're gonna link up today, and he's going to show me his studio, and might do some other things though. But the vlog is going to be nice as usual, you know. So yeah, now I just want to make breakfast and eat. Let's get this started, man. Last vlog with Ivy, hope you guys loved it. I feel like this shit getting ridiculous, bro. It's getting ridiculous. I'm getting used to this shit. Noodles is cooking, and yeah, after for you guys don't know how to cook noodles. Like this is like a very easy recipe. Just put the water, the noodles, and the spices. Don't do too much, bro. Don't do too much by going to the cutting pepper, garlic, onions, cassava. Don't do too much, bro. Like just cook it the normal way. Like fuck. That's what I'm doing. I don't have strength. Before I cut all those things and finish, I might have faint. Hunger might have killed me. So like you gave me like you all do it normal way. Let me show you my noodle is looking so sick and beautiful. Don't do too much. I know you are judging me. I know you are judging me right now. Yes, I know you are judging me, and you don't know how to cook. Add glass spice. And voila, the noodles is ready. God damn. Don't do too much, bro. Taste test. If there was pepper, it would have been more better. But that was a solid 6 over 10, bro. At some points in life, let me tell you guys something. In life, it doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to do it. In life, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just have to be done. Exactly. The food is done. It's not perfect, but it's done, and it can fucking feel my hunger. That's all that matters. That's all that matters, bro. Like, sometimes it doesn't need to be perfect to start that shit you want to start. It doesn't need to be perfect to do what you want to do. Just do it. You can see what's different between you that add cassava, add pepperoni, add everything inside, add my Ghana leaf, add shit to your noodles. What's different between you and me? It's not the same hunger we're still going to cure. It's the same hunger. But imagine if I was cutting spices here, if I was cutting cassava, cutting pepperoni, cutting vegetable leaf, cutting bitter leaf, I want to put in my noodles. I would have died of hunger by now. Chop it down. So yeah, I will have it for breakfast. Noodles and 2 eggs and shit it up, be sharp. Oh, so guys, I linked up with Slime already. Yeah, so
you know the vibe. Slime Culture right here.
So yeah, it's on Slime and I'm on Flawless. Oh, on our brand, we're repping our brand. That's how life's supposed to be, you know. See, I'm repping this brand too on my foods. So basically, I'm wearing Slime, I'm wearing Flawless, I'm wearing 361, and I'm wearing Slime on my feet.
Basically, I'm rocking 2025 Katia,
That
Slime
shit.
Culture, pants from Crocs, and Slime Culture slide.
Type shit. So yeah. So today, what we're going to be doing, we're going to his studio because he just opened his studio right now.
No,
so.
not yet open. We're launching on the 29th of this month, so we're just going to like get some details of what we've cooked so far.
Yeah, my bad. He's going to show me his studio. He's going to show me how his studio looks. So I would, there's a group of people that see something before the masses see it.
You know this.
So we're the group of, we're the circle that see it before the masses see it. So as we're going out to like deliver some flawless shit to like my family, the people that support me, you're sending your stuff today. So the grind keeps going as we're streaming, as we're doing YouTube,
we're grinding like every fucking
yeah, you get me, we're doing different P. Like there's no need for us to be doing one P. Like that's who you that is sitting at home now. Why are you doing your life? Get something done with your life. You cannot be sitting at home every day scrolling through TikTok, get something to
give your life a meaning.
Yeah, do something with it. Like so, you like every day now. I've decided to like film every day. Now I'm seeing purpose to do something. Like wake up and do something. So like you get me. So like every day now, my life got meaning at this point because I've decided to put purpose in it. You get me. So like on our way there, before you know it, we'll get to the studio and I'll show you guys around and I will ask this guy a little question. Because guys, for sure, me and this guy will be friends for almost about more than like 5 years now. Yeah, we've been friends for more than 5 years. That's actually my wife, my baby. This guy, he's on hair. I gave him the money to do cornrows and shit like that. So yeah, we're going to the studio. We'll link up there. We'll probably after the studio might go somewhere else, but we don't know yet. But yeah, you guys stay tuned. Love you.
Stay tuned.
Your body, they killing me. So they give signals to my bling bling. Can stop over for your city. Somebody later, you could see me.
So we finally
Oh my, want me to be?
And there
you stop that song now. So guys, with Slime Culture, you guys, we're already in the studio as you guys see already, and we're chilling. So like, I'm just gonna ask him a little detail about his brand. Okay. So you guys know what the brand is about, what the brand stands for, and yeah, and how he got inspired, and where he got his creativity process from. You get me?
Yeah.
So like, what inspired you to start a brand? Like,
Okay, like right from time, like growing up, kind of like, let's say, this fashion type boy.
Yeah.
When we grow up, everybody's the one form big boy now.
Yeah.
I remember back in those days, I used to make I used to make bags and those stuff.
Yes, you were really doing shoemaker.
Your father was makes sense. So like most of the things I was wearing then, I didn't have money to go to boutique to get slide and the rest. I was making my own shit. Then I think after I finished secondary school, I went to Ghana, came back to Nigeria and started having some little change from Ukraine. Then later on, some boutique in Delta, they'll be like, what's up? I like your style. Come and take this shirt, rock it. So I just felt like, if all these people, they give me this dress for free, what if I start to like style myself? So at first, I created some design. And when I created those designs, I did not create them for sale. I just created them to just style myself and all that. Then people started coming in, they like it. So I was giving it out for free. But I asked myself, like, bro, I give people my design when they make for free. I was in shock. Okay. So from there, I was like, okay, my name is Slime, and I just don't want to copy anybody's style and all that. So I just feel like, okay, let me build something that's all about the culture, something that will speak about like the Nigeria boy trying to survive, like the hustle and everything. So that was how I came up with Slime Culture. And Slime Culture is not just a brand, it's more of a community and like a cultural heritage. We talk more about our tradition, where we're coming from, things we've been through and all that. I think there's one design like, okay, which is this design? Like this one I'm hearing currently right now, it's talking about like me versus me. Just like me telling myself I'm trying to be better than I am yesterday. So me versus me, either way I'm winning. Because they fight with yourself. If yesterday beats today, you don't win. If today beats yesterday, but you gotta make sure say today beats yesterday.
So what message and lifestyle does the brand represent?
Okay, my brand actually it represents like resilience, and also it like represents word like creativity, because in life, when we talk about creativity, it doesn't only just stand for brand. Whatever part you are on, you have to be creative, you have to think, you have to know that this life you are living is just all about you. And also, you don't have to copy from others. Just do your thing, be unique, stay simple. So don't try to blend in. Just be yourself. Like when you get into a room, just feel like you're the highest in the room. Regardless of anybody you are seeing, they like they get 100 million out of their pocket.
Yes,
so that's just
exactly. So what's the hardest part of starting a brand?
Starting a brand. Many people will tell you starting a brand is all about capital. But at some point, capital plays a major role in starting a brand. But I will tell you, one of the parts of starting a brand is creative mindset and also like strategy and structure. There are a lot of people out there, they have the capital but they don't have structure. There are a lot of people out there, they have the structure but they don't have like good designs. And there are a lot of people, they just jump into the market with the hype of like, okay, this one is doing brand, this one is doing brand. From there, like let's say after a few years, we are going to see some people that will like get off the business. So that's just it.
What strategy worked for you the best?
Okay, well, when I started branding, I learned something about visual branding from founders that have started this business before me. I have a lot of people that I take lessons from, though I've not seen them before. So one of the things I will always say, whenever you're making a product, make sure that any new drop you are dropping is better than your previous drop, and make sure there's something special that, like, okay, let's say for instance, a couple of years back I was doing borderless print, and while I was doing the print, I saw some founders and I was like, what type of print are you using? They were like, this is screen print, this is puff print and all that. So I felt like, oh, let me give this a try and see the turn up. So I made a design on DTG and I saw the turn up. I was like, okay, let me try like play around with some other fabric. Like most brands, all they just know is all about what material is. They'll just say 100% cotton.
They just stamp a design.
You get, and the craziest part is that some manufacturers can sell polyester blend cotton to you, and you feel like it's 100% cotton.
And most people don't know that.
And they don't know. So when you know that, okay, this is cotton, this is polyester, this is mesh fabric, that will be able to like fuck around with different materials. Like I think there's a jersey I created. Like I created the jersey. When I first of all created that jersey, I just used 100% mesh fabric because I was just testing the market. So the next edition I was doing, I had to fuck around with the market. I mixed it with like 50% polyester, 50% mesh fabric. So it's just all about you just playing around the vibe and everything, the materials and the rest.
Did you start your brand with a big budget or you started slowly?
Bro, like to me, I didn't start my brand as a brand. I started my brand as something for fun because like when I started the brand, I wasn't
like
seeing like a business. I traveled to like, I first of all traveled to Lagos here because I was in Delta. Then I traveled to Lagos. I got some materials and I did about like 50 pieces. After doing the 50 pieces, I was just giving them out to my friends. But later on, people were like, bro, how much are you selling this stuff? I was like, you mean they sell them? So from there, I just added a price tag. So when I added a price tag, I noticed that I was selling, but I wasn't making profit. Not like I was making profit. There are some brands that are successful on paper, but in cash flow, they are really losing a lot. Why? Because most founders, they miss their profits with personal funds. So my first 1 year into the branding business, I'm not going to call it branding business. I'll just say, okay, fashion designing, because currently right now I'm not just doing mesh. So my first 1 year, it was crazy in the sense that whenever I might just sell like 3 to 4 pieces, and the next thing, somebody just come, hello, what's up, bro? I didn't want kind of problem. Me, I was just, okay, don't worry, said I can't. But I have to like know, as a business person, you have to live life like a salary earner. And know that within this month, you are not spending more than this. And also make sure that when you drop a design, before you even spend any money, make sure you like recover your capital you spend in production. Because if you start spending, like let's say because you make this design for let's say $1,000 and you start feeling like okay, you are making some money, you start spending, at the end of the day you might spend up and after your sales, you find out that you are left with $800.
Yeah, so what you're saying that you should invest back into the business.
You get
Whatever profit you get, invest it back into the
yeah,
business.
like whatever profit you get, you just put like 50% of your profit,
Yes.
adding to your capital.
Yes.
So that way you are creating room for making more designs. Because the more you are trying to fuck around with different ideas, the expensive things are getting. You don't expect you to just be doing one particular stuff for all the time you get.
So like when you get your ideas from natural.
Okay, like most times, like okay, this I will take this design for instance. This me versus me.
Yeah.
So I was just there that particular day. I was just like on Instagram scrolling, and I think I was around Lagos Island area. So I came across a tattoo.
Yeah.
Like the tattoo was just like 3 persons on it. So it was like the guy that was on the floor was same person with the guy holding the one on the floor, and the guy at the top of the other guy was the same person. It was just like 3 persons fighting, but they are all the same human beings. So I felt like that's another level of like life entirely. Just like the one down is fighting like the previous lifestyle, like just fighting to be better.
That's like me, myself, and I.
You get so from there I just felt like this is real life P. So I go back home, I draft it, and I was like, okay, should I put this like me versus me? Because currently right now I'm in a phase whereby I'm fighting to be better than I was yesterday.
Yes.
So sometimes my designs come from real life experience, and I think there's a design I created that comes with the data, Edo, I think their history stuff and all that. And the craziest part, I did that design like 30 pieces, and I wore that design to the airport, and somebody saw it and was like, are you from Delta? I was like, yeah. It was like, this stuff is kind of related to Delta Edo. So you know, that's what we're talking about, culture.
Yeah.
So you don't just, one thing most people fail to understand, you just name a brand, like just give a brand a name, and you don't create design that matches the name
of the brand.
That's crazy.
Yes. So you get, so like your design has to be speaking for itself when they see it. You get me? So like, have you ever thought about quitting before?
There was a point I worked with this particular manufacturer. I made a sample because most of my designs, like I first of all make sample before like making
very vital. Make sample.
So after making this sample, when I started working with this manufacturer, only that sample I spent about $300. Just imagine for just one sample. Now after making that sample, I waited for like, it was supposed to take 20 days time, but it took me 2 months for the sample to be ready.
Why?
Now during that period of time, I was like, God, wait, so if I use like 2 months for sample, when this whole stuff won't take come aside, then I received the sample, it was what I want. And after everything, I sent about $2,000 to the manufacturer. And bro, like let's say 3 months time, I've not seen this OP. I was like, God, how am I going to do this? At some point, I just feel like, God, like, is this a sign for me to stop? Because it was so crazy. A lot of people were asking for this design, and some people were like, they want to pre-order, but I have a policy. I don't like taking money from people unless you are a top member of my community and you understand the word patience. There are some people that they just pay, they just know that what's up, anytime it's ready, hit me up. They don't even bother you because they understand the business. But at some point, I just feel like if I'm to give up right now, what would I be doing with my life? Is my plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, so Z, like bro.
So if this doesn't work out, you just have to work out.
You just have to work out.
You just have to work out.
I swear.
So like, what when you see your brand in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I like firstly, that's why I like okay, yes, it's a brand because most people they mistake the word brand and they just think it's just all about printing on t-shirt. I see my brand in the next 5 years as a very big fashion company industry. Like in the next 5 years, I want to start making kicks. Like currently right now, I like even down to the boxer I'm wearing is my brand. The slide I'm wearing is my brand. So I want to live my life in a like, how would I put it, in a place whereby the trouser I'm wearing is my brand, the kick I'm wearing is my brand, and even down to the fragrance I'm using, like my. So in the next 5 years, like bro, I'm not stopping. Like I'm not stopping anytime soon. In as much as I'm breathing, I'm still kicking and
still breathing.
You get at first who believe that? Who would believe that? Okay, within the space of, because this is like my 3rd year into branding. Who believe that within the space of like 3 years I will own a fashion studio here in Lagos? I left my comfort zone, left my hometown. Like bro, See, at some point it was so crazy that I felt like the whole world was against me because life was crazy, everything was just going left and right, lost like a lot of people around. But at the end of the day, I still found my way back because I like at first I lost my step, but I had to retrace my step. And I started focusing more on what I love.
Yes.
And that was how I got back to track and got back to where I am right now.
And you know the most problems some brand owners face. They don't do it because they love it. They do it because of the money.
Yeah, and some they don't do it because of the money. I would still say some they do it because of like the majority of people going into branding. That's why you see most people, and they feel like branding is like, okay, fashion designing is like a get rich quick scheme.
Exactly. They feel like if you just come up, you can slap a design on a tee and sell it for 150, 120, 200 and something.
You're mad. Like, now let me show you something. Now, like this cap here.
Yeah.
I've not released this cap. This is just a sample.
Guys.
Now making this sample now making just this sample now cost me a lot, and it's not Nigerian made.
Yes.
If you look here, there's a badge here that says Republic of Slime,
Yeah.
and this is a 3D puff embroidery,
Yeah.
and this is also a DTG print.
Yeah.
And if you look here, it's also an embroidery that says Slime Culture.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that whatever you are doing, you put that authenticity, and make sure now. If your customers can't answer this question, why do I choose this brand over other brand? Then you are doing something wrong.
Very, very wrong.
You get your customers should be able to say like the reason I fuck with this brand is because of this. Like most of my designs are like limited piece. Yeah, a lot of people say they make limited piece, but I make mine in a different way.
Yes.
Like I just make some designs like 30 pieces.
Yes.
And I want my customers to have that confidence. Not like I can't make 100. I have people that will fuck with the 100, but no, I leave it for that 30 to 40 pieces. In the sense that when you wear this design, you don't get to meet anyone wearing it accidentally.
At all.
Even
like,
if you get to meet somebody,
that's the crazy part that you guys that people don't
now
understand.
even if you get to meet somebody wearing Slime Culture, it will be a different design.
Yes,
you get so okay. I meet you now. You're on Slime Culture. I'm on Slime Culture, but it's a different edition.
Yeah.
So most times when I drop design and some people just be like, okay, I will get back to you, bro. Before you get back to me, that collection, that one don't
gone. Like, are you open for collaborations? Do you see yourself collaborating with any bigger brands, or you just want to be a one-man shit, or you see open?
Bro, you know something about creativity and business. You have to be open for collaboration, but not everyone is open for collaboration. But for me, I believe in working in creative mindset. Like if I see your shit and it's hard, I fuck with you.
Yeah.
You get like this particular t-shirt I'm wearing is actually a collaboration.
Yeah.
And the person I collaborated with is not even a fashion designer type shit. It's just like, let's say, an artist.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a popular guy, Hangman DC.
Oh, okay.
That guy that brought that focus dance some years back.
DC, bro.
So we just came across each other and we're like, I fuck with your shit. I would like to like work with you. And okay, I have this concept in mind. What do you say? That was how we put in work. We made some samples. They arrived in Nigeria because like most of this stuff, like after some years ago, I was working here in Nigeria producing myself.
But Nigeria production is so expensive.
It's so expensive. But at some point, I feel like what's the need for me to be producing here in Nigeria? And it costs almost same thing with outside the country.
Yeah, you get.
And what I'm getting outside is kind of premium.
Yes, far different.
Now, this is part of where I even want to collaborate with creative. I need people that are in same field with me. So maybe before the middle of the year, or probably by the end of the year, we'll leave this country. I'm working with in Pakistan.
Yeah, Pakistan, my friends
they are fucking good. But just that a lot of people underestimate them because they feel like
that's common.
You know, say Pakistan people,
they
they stop, they just say
you must not be a brand person. You can
if
be.
You have the vision.
You can be an artist. You can be a creative director.
Yeah.
You can be a videographer.
In as much as you have
long as you're creative
and you have
mind.
Something.
Yeah.
Now you can just come and be like, okay, yeah, I want to create the content with your brand. That's also a collaboration.
Yeah.
If you're an influencer and you feel like you have the capacity to promote the brand, you can also come and be like, yeah, I fuck with this brand and the rest.
Entrepreneurship is very, very crazy again. Like there are certain things you have to be like not be tempted with because a lot of temptations are going to come.
Entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Now you have to like know how to spend money properly. Cash flow is one of the most important things. And being an entrepreneur, you know you don't have to go for liability.
Yeah.
You focus on having assets.
Yes.
There are some times that like you want to go on a luxury vacation.
Yeah.
You want to like spend some money on some stuff, but you have to hold back, not because you don't have the money, but you have to calculate like, is this money I'm spending on this thing going to convert
Put money back.
you get? So sometimes before you spend on vacations and the rest, make sure you've already have like more than enough,
Yeah.
and what you are spending on vacation is no more than what you are earning.
Yes.
You have to make sure that you spend according to what you earn, because if you spend more than what you are earning,
Yeah, go.
You're yesterday.
That's to go bankrupt though.
you get it for real.
So like I'm glad you guys were able to stick to this part of the video.
Yeah.
Please like, subscribe, comment, and let me know. Give us more ideas on what we have coming. Basically, me and Slime Culture, we're gonna be doing some
Going to do some collaboration more often,
Yeah,
and also
YouTube.
talking more about brand.
Yeah.
And the
So
rest.
like you guys should just hold on. We're coming.
The conversations we had, there is something wrong about whatever we
Let
discuss.
us know in the
You can
comments.
share your own perspective. You know
Yes.
something about life. I call it 9, call it 6. Does not mean I'm wrong. Does not mean you are right. It all depends on your angle of view.
Yes.
So let's go.
So like, thank you guys so much.